Hello and welcome to Awakening Consciousness Tarot. My name is Michael, and in this video I'm going to be doing a general reading for the 14th of February 2021. So it is a general reading, so please take from it what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. The timing of the reading is also fluid, so if you come across this video after the 14th and you feel inclined to watch it, then there might be a message in the video for you. For the reading, I'm going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. I'm also going to be using Power Animal Oracle cards, and I'm also going to be using Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Okay, so I'm going to give the cards a shuffle and see what they have to say for today. Okay, so messages for the 14th of February 2021. 14th of February 2021, please. So the first card for today is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands can be traditionally referred to as the Wounded Warrior card. So the wands in tarot represent action, passion, and experiences, the things that you have done. So this person has gone through quite a lot. He's acquired 9 wands. He hasn't quite got to the 10th wand, which represents a certain completion. So when you reach a 10 in a tarot, it represents a completion. He's got to 9, and he's a bit tired because he's gone through all of this. He hasn't quite reached the goal, and he's a little bit battle weary, or weary of the path that he's been on up until now. Might be a little bit guarded, and he might be a little bit kind of defensive as well because his energy's down. So that's the first card for today. Let's see what other cards we have coming out to follow on from this Nine of Wands. And this is the Eight of Swords. So this is to do with being trapped in a mindset that perhaps doesn't serve you, mental confusion, going round and round in circles, which may come from perhaps being in a slightly lower energy and less energized state as a result of being at this Nine of Wands stage. But again, let's see what other cards come out. We have the Four of Pentacles. So the character in the Four of Pentacles is holding on tight to what he already has, to the point where it becomes difficult to let anything else come in. So there's definitely already, with these 3 cards, a very defensive energy, and that might be what you need to do at this particular moment in time, because if your energy is down, if you're a little bit unclear on certain things, it might be good to just withdraw some of your energy, kind of hold on to what you've got, and then wait until the next opportunity or the next opening or whatever comes along. But again, I'm going to see what other cards come out after these. We have the Knight of Cups. So the Cups to do with emotions. So this could be someone coming in to offer you this cup of the cup of love, or a cup of positive emotion. Perhaps you're feeling tired. Perhaps you're feeling a bit disconnected. So if someone or something comes along that's going to uplift you emotionally, definitely allow that to happen for you, because there is definitely this kind of war weary and a bit battered and beaten energy over here. It could also suggest that you might be reluctant to open yourself up to somebody else. Perhaps you've had a bad experience It could be in a relationship, could be in a personal relationship, it could be in a professional relationship, and at the moment you're feeling a bit guarded. There might be someone or some opportunity coming in that you're perhaps not sure about. Should I open my heart? Should I trust this person? Should I move forward with this? So this character is coming in here with that offer and with that energy. But again, let's see what other cards we have coming up after this night to see what he perhaps represents in this reading. So the Six of Pentacles can be to do with, so in this situation, this can be perhaps more to do with money than a personal, so a professional relationship, or to do with work. It could be to do with investing in something, like starting a business or working on a project and keeping on going with it, hanging on in there. So the Four of Pentacles is someone who does hang in there, keeps going. He's very sort of persistent. His eyes are open. He's not like this character. His eyes are open. He's looking forward. He knows where he wants to get to. He perhaps has a feeling that it's correct the way that he's going, and it's suggesting some sort of success here. So just hang in there. So you see, look at how. So you have this wounded warrior here, this person at the end of the cycle, and then you have this Six of Pentacles, this person. It's almost like, if you could imagine this is the same person, this is after they've, achieved their goal, and then maybe they go on holiday or they take a well-earned break, and then they come back and they are enjoying and experiencing the fruits of their labour. You see, they're refreshed, they're rejuvenated, they're ready to go. So this Knight of Cups can be is a very rejuvenating energy as well. So it's like this nice white horse coming in. It's like, here you go, have this, replenish yourself. So maybe it is saying, just on another angle, to just replenish yourself a little bit, withdraw a little bit, refresh, recuperate, and lift yourself up to this energy here. Again, I want to see what other cards come out. I don't want to fixate too much on that particular angle or possible interpretation of the reading. Queen of Pentacles. So some more financial energy, more physical manifested energy. It might be that you've been working towards, the Queen of Pentacles is financially stable, she's financially secure, she has all of her finances in order. It might be that that's what you've been working towards with this Nine of Wands, and it's been perhaps a bit of a struggle to get yourself back to some kind of stability. Perhaps you've had to tighten your belt a little bit, withdraw a little bit, which is understandable at the moment. So let's see what else comes out after this Queen. I have a King. So you have the masculine energy and the feminine energy of the court cards. And this King is underneath, the King of Swords is underneath this Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, again, is being a bit sort of lost in the mind, scattered and so on. The King is focused. So there's certainly so far a sort of elevation of energy here. This is a bit tired and weary. This is kind of taking stock. This is then kind of relaxing a bit. This is coming back into balance, and this is a sort of mastery here. So there is a kind of what looks like an upward trajectory from something here, which is good. Well, let's see what we have in the middle of the reading. And the card that jumped out is the Hermit. That's a jumping card, so I'm going to leave that for a second. I'm going to put one card here. So the Hermit looks at his inner light. He follows his inner light, follows his inner guidance. Can be to do with withdrawal as well. So it might be a time to, as I say, with this Four of Pentacles, to sort of come off the battlefield a little bit, the raw and ragged edge, come back in, rejuvenate yourself, come back into balance before you start moving out again. And this is what a quick King and Queen will do. They know the kings and queens, they know when to move, when to act, and when to retreat. So there might be a time of just kind of inward consolidation at the moment to just regain your strength and just kind of recover from some of this energy here. Yeah, exactly. So we have the strength in the center. So regain your strength, however. So hold on to what you've got and then move it forward. So this could also be you, this Knight of Cups. You could be offering something out, but it needs to be in balance. This Six of Pentacles is to do with balance. So if you've given something out, I'm not saying that you should give in order to receive, but you do have to establish a balance. This character in the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, sorry, he is giving to this beggar here, but he's not giving to this beggar. Now, my interpretation of that is that he knows that whatever he gives to this person is well received. I'm guessing that what he gives to this person isn't well received, or it's squandered, or it's energy that's wasted. So he knows that will put him out of balance. They have the Three of Cups. It can be to do with celebration, it can be to do with friends. So underneath this Knight of Cups, it might be about just receiving some kind of emotional gift, even if it's just like someone to listen to you or whatever, in the form of a friend. So a friend might be able to help you, just some company, or just a shoulder to cry on, perhaps if you're feeling a bit stressed or you're feeling a bit down. But if you can regain your strength emotionally through your friendships. This card's jumped out as well, the Four of Cups. So you might be feeling a little bit fed up. You might be feeling a bit world weary. So it might be time to just take a bit of retreat, spend some time with your social life, with your friends, to just regain your energy. You have the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be to do with institutions, it can be to do with governmental institutions, religious institutions, anything to do with tradition. Here, after this Three of Cups, could suggest perhaps some form of graduation, so that you might have received a qualification, or you might have received a license, or you might have received something that gives you the opportunity to do some kind of business or whatever. And I'll pull some more cards around that to see what he is pertaining to in this reading. Temperance. So be patient. And underneath this Queen of Pentacles and underneath this Eight of Wands can suggest that you've probably been working hard towards something. You've been working hard to create something, but things come to fruition in divine time. So yeah, don't maybe push too hard with it. Sort of soften your energy a little bit, rejuvenate yourself, reconnect with yourself. So the Hierophant can also represent a connection to your higher wisdom, to kind of the teacher within you. It might be time to sort of return, like I say, come back from the kind of the raw and ragged edge, regenerate your strength, so you can come back into balance. Because then when you go back out into whatever it is that you're working on, you'll want to have the stability of this King and the Queen here. And the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card of success. So whatever it is that you're working on is going to be successful. And it's going to put you in this position of being the king, in the position of power, control. When I say power, I don't not necessarily mean power over other people, but just in a position where you are not bound up. You have choices yourself, and then you're not exhausted by circumstances. You have a bit more comfort. So the Queen of Pentacles, she lives in comfort. She's created a comfortable environment for her to live in, and again, she's worked hard to get to that point. But the Six of Wands is about success, and it's about achievement. And you have the Nine of Cups as well. So this is a very positive card. This is about emotional fulfillment. So getting to where you want to be. So it's not all about necessarily about the money. Let's say it's a business. It's not all about the money. It's about doing something that is meaningful to you, and that gives you an opportunity to work on to bring forward your strengths, and it then makes you happy, and that is definitely a form of success. So as I say, it might be to be some kind of qualification here being, that you've earned. This Hierophant can be an institution giving you, a qualification or some sort of license or something or other that you've worked hard for, and now you have it, and you have every right to feel pleased with what you've achieved. And they have the Six of Cups here. So Six of Cups can be to do with the past. So underneath the Three of Cups, it can suggest perhaps an old friend, a soulmate, someone perhaps from a previous life, someone offering you some emotional support just to help you come out of some of this stuff here, help you regain your strength. That's the Six of Cups. Can also suggest here that if you've been out doing what it is that you're doing, sometimes that when we do that, we sacrifice perhaps some of our personal relationships. So it might be time to just say, okay, well, I'll just take a break on what it is that I'm working on at the moment, come back, rebuild some personal relationships over here. The Hierophant can also be to do with marriage and commitment. So it might be something to do, you might want, if you're putting a lot of focus on work, you might want to just dial that back a little bit at the moment and perhaps bring a bit more energy towards, perhaps if you have a life partner or husband or wife, so that to stop things from getting out of balance. And you have Judgment. So kind of a wake up call, or a sort of call of moving up to a new level. So these people have moved from one level of consciousness and one level of awareness, represented by this coffin, and when they were in the coffin, that was a form of life for them, and then this new energy comes in and lifts them up, and they can see and experience so much more. So it might be that you've been working on something, lifting yourself up to a higher level of emotional well-being and a higher level of mental well-being and financial well-being, and this is life helping you, lifting you up there. And it can also be just suggest this clarion call of success, this angel blowing a trumpet here, of success. So yeah, that at the end is suggesting that you are close to achieving whatever it is that you're working on. But as I say, you might just want to, or as I was saying earlier, you might just want to just hang in there, refresh yourself a little bit, and then allow the success to come to you, because the groundwork has already been done to create it. Let's see what the animal cards have to say. whale. So honour your soul's purpose. So when I saw this, which one was it? It was the Judgment card. Yeah, there's just something. Something to do here. This Nine of Wands is to do with something to fulfill your soul's purpose. So it's something that you've set out to do. Your soul has said, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I don't know, whatever it might be. It might be I'm going to establish a business that works and is fun, is enjoyable for me, brings value to other people, and makes me a profit. Let's just say that, for example. And that's a kind of task that your soul has set itself to achieve in this lifetime. So there's definitely some sort of, with this judgment at the end here, it's saying that you are coming towards being able to realize this goal that you've been working on, perhaps for quite some time. Let's see what the angel cards have to say. Emerging. Yes, there's definitely something coming to an end of a cycle here, and then something new is coming out. So emerging from these sort of coffins here, from the old way of being, and that old way of being may have been would have been kind of necessary to get you to the next level, but it's time to sort of come out, emerge to the next level as a more empowered, stronger, wiser, more satisfied, more evolved version of yourself. Okay, so that's the reading for today. I hope it's been helpful. I'm going to post another reading tomorrow. If in the meantime you'd like a private reading, then there's a link in the description box. If you click on that, there'll be details as to how you can make a booking. So till then, have a good day, and I shall speak to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.